The time has finally come. One replay saved in Master Duel, and this is the replay I'm sure you have all been waiting for to watch and have me commentate over. I absolutely know for sure that I've been waiting to commentate over this one for a while now. And let me tell you, whoo boy. Got my watermelon limeade G Fuel to help power me through this replay, and let me tell you, this replay is you thought the ones from yesterday were insane. No, this is me against a Labyrinth player. My first time ever beating a Labyrinth player. And a little backstory. While I was playing this, I was also on VR chat as well. So I was playing VR chat and playing this at the same time. So it's like when I was playing this game. So is that I don't want to stall any longer. I just want to get into the replay. Now, obviously, it's my twin Snake Eye deck, so obviously, and I won the coin toss, ended up winning the coin toss, so I chose to go first. And again, when I started, I had no idea I was going against Labyrinth, and as you can see in my hand, I have one of the twins, secret password, and bonfire. So I had a pretty playable hand. Bonfire first. They're gonna ash that, which is fine, because that was bait anyway. No, it wasn't bait. Never mind. You know, looking back, I feel like using called by was a mistake. I really do. But get Ash on the field, and then, you know, normal twin stuff, set and perm, just be safe. Again, normal twin stuff. This first turn is basically just me doing what I normally do. Keys to Kill, my favorite monster. Excellent. Yeah, that's my turn. I don't know why they didn't do this. Actually, no, I do know why they did decide not to do this. The reason they decided not to do this was because I would have been able to send it to the graveyard almost immediately. So, it's a smart play on the end. Big welcome, Labyrinth. That's the trap you want to watch out for when it comes to Labyrinth. And the field spell, of course. Because now they're gonna summon Lovely. I think they're gonna summon Lovely Labyrinth. Going Max C, which unfortunately is going to get them 2 cards. Max C needs to be fucking banned. It really does. Now they're gonna do that. I'm gonna destroy the field spell. Then draw a card. Draw another card by banishing Keys to Kill Frost from the graveyard. I also need to let you all know that I'm not exaggerating or kidding when I say this, but every card I get in my hand, every card I get from here on out, I will play. if I remember correctly, because this was back a few months ago. This was a while ago. This was a few months ago. If I remember correctly, I finished with an empty hand. So, this is absolutely insane what I do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Ariana. Thankfully, I am perm to stop that. However, if I remember correctly, it's still not gonna... Yeah, now they're gonna link summon. That negates Kisako, doesn't it? Does that negate Ki... I remember it... Yeah. You can see, not only am I playing against Labyrinth, but I'm also playing against Fiendsmith as well. Two of the most fucking dreadful decks to play. Even now. Two of the most dreadful decks to play against. I'm playing against them. And of course, this was a few months ago, so this was before Malice, Ryzeals, and all that, so... Yeah, Fiendsmith Labyrinth. If you encounter someone like this, you're almost guaranteed to lose. But again, it's me. That's the board they end on. So, just engraver. Like, okay. And again, when I say every card I draw, basically almost every card I draw, I'm going to use, I'm not kidding. Normal summon Ash. They're going to max C, because of course they have a second max C in their hand. Card needs to be banned. It really does. Poplar. I should have just stopped here. This was my mistake. So, you know, now I do the normal, like, Snake Eye stuff. Now, normally, I would say I have game right here, but if you saw, before I started the replay, you saw it was a 5-turn game. This is this is technically turn 3. So they're going to survive another turn, unfortunately. Purely because of this fucking card right there. If it weren't for these cards in their hand, because of this bullshit Max C, which again needs to be banned, they would have lost here. Unfortunately, that going to bounce Twin back out because again bullshit Max C. If it wasn't for if it wasn't for Max C, they would have lost. They wouldn't have had those cards in the hand, and they would have lost. For the set. Do that. And, yep. Do that. Special summon Ash in defense. Add keys to kill back to the extra deck. I unfortunately couldn't stop this, but I could take their lovely Labyrinth. Oh, Lady Labyrinth. I'm sorry. I mean, they're basically the same monster when you think about it, so, yeah. You know, now they're doing the standard Fiendsmith stuff, where they link summon, fusion summon, all that, lower my attack. And I'm gonna do this. But yeah, here's the thing. Since I control Lady Labyrinth now, I can utilize its effect. Which obviously I'm going to do. Startling Stare of the Snake Eyes. No, because it's the smart play. And again, this is turn 4. This is their turn. Yeah, nice try. Me doing that right there, me doing that basically gave me the win. I won because of that. It's the final turn. This is insane. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Get me along the field. And now it's my turn, the final turn. Also, yeah, this was before Snake Eye Oak got banned. Snake Eye Oak is banned, this was before then. So that's to show you how long ago this was saved. They're gonna cut Flamber's attack in half, which, again, not at this point, not really much of anything. And I'm gonna do this. If I remember, I choose Lady Labyrinth to place face up in Spell Trap Zone. Or that. And they're gonna imperm me for whatever reason. Like, okay. Like, I hope, and this Chain Link 7, like, holy fuck. Again, this is still it's still my turn. It's still my turn. This is, but them negating my Lila, not gonna do anything for them, because as you can see, I have Piece of Kill in my hand, so they're unfortunately gonna negate my Lila, but it's still not gonna save him. Link away, get Piece of Kill on the field. Which again, why I said it's not gonna save him, because I'm just gonna get Lil Lob back on the field. So I'm gonna, and then you know I'm going full on doing that. Send Lady Labyrinth to the graveyard. Do that. Activate this effect, which is gonna send a card from my opponent's side of the field to the graveyard until they control only 2 cards. And I am unfortunately going to take damage. However, again, it's still not going to save them, and because of that, I win the game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the first time I ever beat Labyrinth. Not only Labyrinth, but Fiendsmith as well. Fiendsmith, Labyrinth, lost to Live Twin Snake Eye. That was without Promethean Princess. I did not need Promethean Princess. So let that show that I know this deck so well. I was able to beat Fiendsmith Labyrinth with it. That takes not only a lot of knowledge, but skill to do. And I know I said meta doesn't really require much skill to use to win with at all. However, if you're playing something as powerful as Fiendsmith Labyrinth, like the twins with Snake Eye don't really stand a chance. Yet, I somehow pulled it off, drew the exact cards I needed every single time I drew a card. And that is what secured my victory. It was an almost flawless victory, too. That takes skill to do. But, yet, unfortunately, that is the replay that I've been holding off on commentating for a while. And quite honestly, I'm glad I did, because something like that is absolutely insane to win. So when I won it, I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I'm absolutely saving that. I'm saving that. I have to commentate over it. I'm saving it. And now that I did, I'm quite glad I did. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for being patient. Get ready for another Master Duel video tomorrow. And take care.